Alright, quick update on green Satoshi token. So, we've been absolutely slaughtered today. You can see we've moved down 19% as of the time of recording this. Now, in yesterday's video, we really highlighted how this resistance zone, or, well, it's now resistance, this support zone that we were sitting in absolutely has to hold at 379, otherwise we're going to have a mass capitulation event. And that's exactly what we did. We talked about how the fact that we broke down into this, we had an increase in volume, which is indicative that we have further to drop down, and also we had this doji candle showing indecision in the market, and in my opinion that was indecision on the fact that we might be having a reversal. The next daily close or the next daily open comes and we have this big capitulation event. Now everything is moving down today. It's not just green Satoshi token. You can also see the mother token of green Satoshi token, which is green metaverse token, is also completely capitulating and landsliding. So be very, very cautious about trading altcoins at this moment in time. I've been talking about this for the past week. I've been posting this on my Twitter. I've been saying, you know, the dollar is bullish, the stock market's bearish. There's no point in trying to catch a falling knife. Altcoins are going to get slaughtered. I posted this 17 hours ago, but I've been talking about this for the past couple of days on my YouTube. I've posted it in my Discord, in my announcements, and since that post, GST is down 20% against Bitcoin. It's down 18% against the US dollar, but you can see Bitcoin is trying to have a slight rebound. It's up about 2% on the day. So what do I see happening next for green Satoshi token? Well, I've talked about this before in terms of, you know, these move to earn coins. I really do think they are here for a short time and they're here for a good time, and then they are going to completely disappear. Whether green metaverse token is going to survive is yet unseen, but I do believe that green Satoshi token, its survival hinders on green metaverse token surviving, and at this moment in time green metaverse token is completely invalidating every single fib. We're completely landsliding, and I do not think this is the kind of environment that we should be entering altcoins in. I've pulled up this chart in almost all my altcoin videos for the past week. I've been saying while we're between the ranges of 34,000 and 29,000, all I'm going to be doing is buying Bitcoin, because I believe Bitcoin's undervalued within these regions. I believe altcoins are going to get slaughtered in these regions, and I believe Bitcoin is going to heavily outperform altcoins while we're below 34,000. If we have a complete reversal, we just start tanking to the upside, so be it. That is probably the point to buy the breakouts on the altcoins, but we're not seeing that at this moment in time. Everything is capitulating. Everything looks like dog water. The GST against USD chart, we're literally sitting on our last level of support, and I don't think we can really draw any more fibs on this chart. If we drew from this impulse to this high, you can actually see, I mean, technically we can. No, we can. So this would be valid. If we do break down below $3.18, we could be coming all the way down to $1.84, which is lower than when this minted on Huobi. I always like to say the word mint, even though it wasn't exactly minted, but when it was released on Huobi, it was round about the vicinity of $2.68, and you know, we're sitting just above that level now. So if we do tank below some of these levels, I think green Satoshi token could get absolutely slaughtered. In the very, very micro term, I could imagine a capitulation event down to 260, potentially a bounce to confirm this as resistance before we do hop back down to our next Fibonacci down. The only thing I really want you to take away from this video is the fact that I've been saying altcoins are going to get slaughtered against Bitcoin. I do not think now is the right time to be picking up altcoins. I do not think now is the right time to be leverage trading altcoins. If GMT is falling off the table from its all-time high, I don't expect GST to be a market outlier and do anything different. We're clearly in this huge falling wedge to the downside, and we're at a very, very critical moment right now, where we're either about to break down to 260, get a bounce, confirm the $3 mark as resistance, and then head back down, or we're about to have a very, very swift reversal. I've got my money where my mouth is, like I've been saying for the past couple of days, for the past week really. all I've been doing is picking up cheap Bitcoin. I hate to say it, I wish I could be bullish 24/7. I wish I could be bullish on these move to earns 24/7. I wish they went up 24/7. It would mean I get more views. It would mean my videos are more enjoyable to make, but I have to say it how it is. If the chart looks bearish, if it looks like we're going to break down, I have to tell you how it is, because otherwise I'd be lying. I wouldn't be providing any value. I would just be hyping everything up, and that's not the type of YouTube channel I want to be. I want to look at things objectively from a mathematical perspective. I want to remove my own emotions from trading, and I want to look at what defines these downtrends, and so far the EMA ribbons have done a perfect job of that. So while we're below the 4-hourly EMAs, you can see if we try and take these out, we could be finding resistance at 430. Until we get above them, I just cannot be bullish whatsoever. And even if we do get above them, I would still be looking at this Bitcoin chart and waiting for Bitcoin to have this mass reversal above 34,000. I do not think that's going to happen this week. I think we're going to chop around for the next week in Bitcoin before we do have a solid reversal. It sucks to say, but I do think the next week is going to be very, very choppy. If you've never lived through a bear market and this is your first time seeing a mass capitulation like this, you might be thinking, well, you know, buy the dip, right? That's what all the YouTubers told me. Buy the dip whenever it comes down, so I can be their exit liquidity as they sell their bags. I've lived through a bear market, and I can tell you that this is the tip of the iceberg. The Federal Reserve is increasing the interest rates. Coinbase just had their earnings report, and they're down. They're down an obscene amount. Coinbase, one of the biggest companies in the world, is down 24% today. And green Satoshi token is down 18%. That is ridiculous. Green Satoshi token should be down way, way more than Coinbase. Coinbase is a company that has billions in revenue. I mean, they make probably hundreds and hundreds of millions in profit. I would not be betting against the general trend that we're seeing right now. The dollar looks extremely strong. The stock market looks extremely bearish. You've got blue chip stocks like Apple, Netflix, Microsoft, Airbnb, Coinbase, Facebook, Tesla, Google. All of these all of these stocks are doing terrible. Everything in the markets looks terrible recently. I would not be using this time to assume that the bottoms are in for these altcoins, because like you can see, we're back in the previous accumulation range, and until we hop back above these, until we get above some of these EMA ribbons, I really have nothing else to say apart from the trend is your friend until the end. Be very, very careful if you plan on sticking your hand out and trying to catch a falling knife, because you might end up with a hole in your hand. In my opinion, it looks like we're going to be coming down to approximately 261, bouncing up to $3, coming down to $1.85. That's just my prediction, at least. Like I said, I'm not shorting this, I'm not going to be longing this, so I'm not in this trade at the moment. I do think this bounce up to the rejection point could definitely be a good trade, but my money is where my mouth is. I only want to acquire Bitcoin on spot positions while we're between the ranges of 34,000 and 29,000. One last caveat, I do not believe Bitcoin is going to break below 29,000. We've already had a strong buy up from 29,000, but be very, very cautious. If Bitcoin breaks below 29,000, your altcoins, GMT, GST included, are going to get slaughtered. That's all I've got for you today. I hope you found some value in this video. As always, cowboy out. Peace.